Hello everyone, welcome to Genius. Welcome back to Math Genius Tutors, and today we're gonna go on 7th grade math. We're gonna do a tutorial or lesson about 7th grade math course course 2 area of a circle. And in the last video we did circumference of a circle. So if you didn't watch that last video, I highly recommend you to watch it. It's not because of more views, but it's you learn area of circles usually, like almost all of the time, area of circles and circumference of a circle together. It's like one unit. So you will, when you take a test, for example, you'll have, yet you may need to find both of them, circumference of circle and also a area of circle. Yes, I'm not lying. That's why I highly suggest. Okay, now let's find the area of the circle here. So first, the formula. So for this, the problem saying use 3.14 for pi. So how would you do that? First of all, write the formula of this. So area of circle formula is totally different from circumference. Please do not mistake. So area equals pi times r squared. This is the formula. And there's, r squared. It's an exponent. R radius to the power of 2. There's common mistakes people make is, for example, like this. This is a mistake. Maybe like, let me write that below actually. Maybe like pi times 2r. That's it's pretty similar, but some people might make this mistake, and this is incorrect. It's incorrect. Then if you would do it like this, for example, then boom, you're incorrect, and you will most likely, obviously will, get an incorrect answer, and your math teacher will mark you off for that. This is a pretty common. And r squared means r squared is also r times r. And also pi. And let's solve first. Okay, so so the radius is this. It's half the way of, so it's half the diameter. Radius is half the diameter of, so radius is half the diameter. So for example, if this was like a full, that's a diameter. If it's half, that's a radius. But how do you get radius to diameter? For example, you do twice. From diameter to radius, you'll divide by 2. Or multiply by half. Okay, let's continue. So area equals 3.14 times radius 8 squared. And then area equals, solve that 8 squared, which is 64, times 64. And that's technically, then the answer will be 3.14 times 64. So you could use a calculator, or you could solve it, but let me use a calculator. So 3.14 times 64. Okay, so 3.14 times 64 equals 200.96. So 200.96 meters squared. Since this is area, you must put this squared. If you just put meters or no, don't do meters and the square, you're incorrect. You must include this, all this, both the measurement and the squared, since this is area. And this is area, not volume. So if it was volume, where's circle, this is not necessarily yeah, it's a 2D, so okay, you understand that? Okay, so now next, so we already know. Well, you could check if it's correct, but we're not going to do that. Let's continue to another problem. So a new circle. This time it's diameter. This circle has a diameter, for example, of let's do 32. That should be good. And let's just use pi. Okay, so now let's solve. So it says use pi for solving this. So it's pretty simple. Like in the last video, and for circumference of circle, it's sort of similar. So it'll be, okay, first you'll see. And yeah, once again, for viewers who didn't see the last video, please, I highly suggest. So first let's use formula. It will still prove that you showed work, and some teachers want you to show work. So area equals pi r squared. You could do times, but you could just don't necessary, but I'll just do time. Include the multiplication sign. So area equals pi times, since this is diameter, so you could write radius equals 32 divided by 2, which is 16. Oh, let me redraw that circle. Okay, so you'll do 16 squared, and now area equals pi times 16 times 16, 16 times 16, which is 256. And now all you have to do is area equals 256 pi. So this really means 256 times pi, but you could just do 256 pi. Oh yeah, it'll be centimeters. Sorry, I didn't. But sometimes it doesn't necessarily, there's obviously problems that don't include, but in those cases, you just use this, units squared. But I added centimeters, so it'll be 256 pi centimeter squared. This is the answer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess, yeah, the basics. Actually, it's pretty, yeah, I explained pretty well. So, yeah, I explained the important parts for solving, yeah, using diameter, but yeah. So, I hope you found, this is Math Genius Tutors, and I hope you found this video helpful. And once again, if you didn't check out the previous video, finding the circumference of a circle, make sure you check it out. And yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this video also, and once again, and yeah, bye bye.